I travel, but there's good artists in every city.
Yeah.
A lot of them just don't get heard, and that's the problem. You'll have somebody to put some money behind somebody, but there's kind of like basketball. You might have somebody that's down in Shawnee Park that's really, he's that dude.
Right.
But he's stuck. So it's one of the things where, I mean, the playing field has been leveled. I mean, back in the day, you had to get a deal. Now everybody's doing it because you're independent. Because you're going to get your own money.
Is that how you think they should stick with it, independent? You think artists should try to their best to stay independent?
I think unless you just get Jay calling you up on some title stuff, but I mean, it's like back in our day, it was you had to get with one of those majors. It's not like that anymore. So, I mean, it's a good time to be an independent artist.
That's who's making all the money right now. Plus, you call your own shots. And, being independent, can't nobody pull your puppet strings that way. You really do.
And that's the other thing. You can control your creativity. I'm sure you've probably been in situations where somebody might have been paying for whatever, and you got to kind of do what they say. Yeah. Where you had your own vision. Now these artists can do what they want and put it out themselves, and they're getting the bulk of the profit. So, I wish we had these kind of opportunities when we was in our prime, but like I said, it's different. It's a different day and age, but now it's been a lot of heat that I've been listening to.
So Jalen, let me ask you questions while you're sitting up here. Do you think a 9-year-old can rock the mic just as good as somebody grown?
Yeah.
I can't think of her name. It is actually a small little girl in Louisville that's blowing up right now. Oh, I'm so sorry. What is her name?
Zaza.
What's her name?
Zaza.
Say it out loud on the mic.
Zaza.
Shout out to you. Shout out to you. It's a big deal, man. This local music thing and getting it heard. And just for everybody out there, I don't just play Louisville music. I try to keep my focus on Louisville music because I'm from Louisville, born and raised. But at the same time, if you from out of state, and you know what I'm saying, and you want to send me your music, send it. I like to hear it and get it played on my show, man. Actually, to all my people in Lexington listening, I need a Lexington rapper to send me a song. So when Louisville and Kentucky play each other next week, I can pit the Louisville rapper against the Lexington rapper, and I'll have people call in and tell me which one of them songs they like better. To all my peoples at U of L listening, I'm going to do something special for y'all that day. Game day, I'm going to make sure I get a tight Louisville rapper against a tight Lexington rapper. We're going to keep it fair. And I'm going to have people call in up at the station. And like I said, man, y'all tell me who y'all like more. And if that Lexington rapper beats my Louisville rapper, if he does, or if she does, I will keep that Lexington rapper in regular rotation up until at least several months. I'm going to give you that type of love. But you got to beat my Louisville rapper. And trust me, Lexington rapper, I am going to dig through the crates and give you one of my finest and best 502 artists. So if you're listening, send me something, Lexington. I'm waiting on you. What do you think about that idea, Knock?
I think that's great. Matter of fact, is the game next Saturday? I know
next
it's 28.
Saturday. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So I got to get a Lexington track fast, Lexington. Send me something like tonight, tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, by Wednesday, so I can get that in rotation and get that started. I haven't picked which Louisville artist yet, Knock. I got a couple tracks. Off the top of your head, who you think I should throw in the mix against Lexington?
I need to hear more.
Feel that. K-Mac, what special you got lined up for us next?
Woo! We got one that we just got in the rotation since last Saturday, and I don't know, man. It goes hard, and I want them DOE girls back in here because they went hard last week.
Yes, big up
Miss
DOE
Trouble
girls.
sit
Miss
over in
Trouble.
that corner and just rip that mic to shreds. So, man, yes.
Big up GT.
Yes. And Shell Shandiva.
The Don Diva. Don Diva, you throw, baby girl. I seen a video with you and Sasha Renee. And finally, because you didn't get to make it to the studio last week, so I got to hear you, man, and you are dope. And speaking of Sasha Renee, let me make this announcement before we get back into these jams straight out the city. Sasha Renee will be here next weekend. Yes, you heard it here first. Sasha Renee will be in the building next week. That is my favorite artists in Louisville. I got two. Big Native, if you listening, big ups, and Sasha Renee. So when I get them two in here, it's a big thing for me, and we got one on the way next week, Sasha Renee. So if you listening or your manager and your peoples is listening, I want to thank you personally on the air for being here next week, and I can't wait to see you, Sasha. Let's work. K-Mac, let's give them something hot. Jay, tell them what they listening to. 502's what?
Dopest.
Yeah!
What up, big bro? You know what it do. 100.
Stamped and approved.
Man, real recognized real.
You know they gon' hate that.
But they gotta love it at the same time, you know.
Straight certified with it.
I love
So certified. So
Wolfgang Amadeus with certified. With shell shock and let's work.
Straight from the gutter like a bowling ball. Get you touched with a phone call. And when I didn't have to toast some. From the 502 where they quick to draw. They be smiling in your face but wanna see you fall. But I'm grinding for a bigger purpose. Chasing dreams while you fries purping. Man, I'm tired of hurting. Gotta get the family out. Living check to check. It's gotta be another route. So I'm out here getting it. Still speaking on, but I'm really living it. Down to the last penny, squirting it. Couple flipping it, it's getting sickening. I'm trying to fix this shit. Go legit, then we win again. It's a shame, it's our people that we go against. Fighting battles that we losing in. Tried to talk to them, but they ain't listening. So
No, you do it. Come on, Black. It's your world, baby.
What are you doing with Patty?
2 times for the dollars, where they at though?
3rd times for the pesos. Yeah, the 4th times for the bankroll.
What you won't do?
What you won't do? I ain't never gonna lose.
Man, I still got the pro.
Move smooth like a stick of butter. If you ain't talking money, then shit, you ain't talking nothing. Tryna eat like the last supper. The shit you doing now? Well, I did that last summer. Going to shine, my time's coming. Certified, A1, keep my phone jumping.
And you know
We got GC. We're gonna stick with GC with superpowers up next, man. Let's work on 6.3.
You can see it in my eyes.
It's time to turn the city
Superpower, right here on 106.3 FM. Let's get it.
All I want in this world is the money and the power. I talked to the plug and he said that the world was ours. But all I want in this world is the money and the power. A bunch of black superheroes, yeah, we all got superpowers. 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 Live free at die trying, it's the motto. Stay in my lane and still avoid the potholes. Life is a marathon, but you're not close. Cause you cooking too slow like a pot roast. Dinner time is a bitch when the tables turn. You keep up in your head, it ain't the way to learn. Here I'm talking about who's up next. What I got right now, and I never had a way to turn. I burn it 1,000,000 bazillion degrees. Hot as I am, you still feeling the freeze. High in the sky, but I'm under the radar. When I swoop down, it ain't nothing gon' save ya. I don't never say I love you if I really don't. You can ask all of my peoples what I'm really on. I better wait for my all I really want. All I really want in this world is the money and the power. I talked to the plug and he said that the world was ours. But all I want in this world is the money and the power. A bunch of black superheroes, yeah, we all got superpowers. Yeah, we all got superpowers. Yeah, 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 yeah. My kids love me, my love me, my love me, everything love me. Used to pull cheap, now we pull bubbly. Little shit, money in my ear, I try and get me cut. Make it past 25, you lucky. Used to ride with the things in the peach bug. Little brother been buckle, wish he could hug me. I was proud of a king, but they still judge me.
You better ask somebody.
Rode a Superman, cruising through the city, yeah, I'm Superman. I was brought up with some hooligans, dash on the north, cause I'm like to shoot at them. Say they love you, but they really don't. Say they ride with you, but they really won't. I ain't even tripping cause they strong. Try and strip me, I'm a power, see it. All I want in this world is the money and the power.
Make sure you play Sasha Renee.
I talked to the plug and he said that the world was ours.
Got that one you did last time.
But all I want in this world is the money and the power. A bunch of black superheroes, yeah, we all got superpowers. Yeah, we all got superpowers. Yeah, 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 yeah.
That was Wolfgang Amadeus with Superpowers. What up, GT?
Give me a P, give me a E, give me a T, T-Y. I'm petty all the time. Give me a P, give me a E, give me a T, T-Y. I'm petty all the time. Give me a P, give me a E, give me a T.
All right, 502, you know what time it is. It's time for the Petty Award. And once again, I got Nicholas Cannon in my scopes one more time. Yeah, you heard it. Nick Cannon. Once again, Nicholas Cannon gets the Petty Award. The man has dropped another track on Eminem called The Invitation Canceled. I haven't heard it and don't plan on hearing it. I gave his last 2 tracks minutes of my life that I'll never get back. Both tracks he released was painful to my ears. I actually would rather hear Sea Lions mate. You heard it, Louisville. I would rather hear Sea Lions mate. Look, man, I don't take you serious. Neither does the world, and apparently neither does Eminem. To all my Eminem fans, I know you're like me and hate these corny artists coming at him. But you can only go at who disrespects you, so it ain't his fault nowadays. I rocks with him, so it would have been nice to hear a diss track, but why waste your time on these clowns? His whole career, has been at people like Nick Cannon. But, just like in regular life, I can't go out and pick a fight with a giant if a giant has not done nothing to me. I can't help it that little bitty peons is throwing rocks at me, and I have to address peons. I mean, it is what it is. If a giant threw a rock at him, I'm sure he would address that. But, Nick Cannon, for your third, you are so petty. It all started with you, Nick. You was on T.I.'s podcast talking about you was going to be in Detroit looking for him and this and that. So the man put a hot verse on you. I would have did the same thing. Except, Nick, I'd have pushed you down and when I seen you. Let it go, Nick. You could put out the 4th song. You could put out the 5th song. The 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 23rd, 41st, 57th. It don't.